Hi, my name is Greg, and I'm the pastor here at FBC Medford. Today is Friday, October 13, 2023. Welcome to today's FBC EConnect. If you were a king, how big of an army is too big? Is there really such thing as too big of an army? Of course not. The best way to have victory over an enemy is to attack them with such an overwhelming force that there is no way the enemy could win. Well, God does things different than we do. In the book of Judges, God told Gideon to lead an army against Israel's enemy. He gathered over 30,000 soldiers. That might seem like a lot, but the enemy was so big, 30,000 soldiers didn't even seem like enough. God said to Gideon, his army was too big. If this army had victory, they might take the credit instead of giving God credit. So God told Gideon to send everyone home that was scared. Over 20,000 soldiers left, leaving Gideon with a paltry 10,000 soldiers. God said, that's still too many. They still might take credit for the victory. So Gideon had them drink water from a pool, separating the men based on how they drank the water. God leaves Gideon with an army of just 300 men. God said, that'll do. I can have victory with your 300 men. You see, that's how God works. He demonstrates his power by doing his work through the powerless. And God still works this way. 1 Corinthians 1:27 through 29 says, but God chose what is foolish in the world to shame the wise. God chose what is weak in the world to shame the strong. God chose what is low and despised in the world, even things that are not, to bring to nothing things that are, so that no human being might boast in the presence of God. Have you ever felt discouraged because you didn't think you had anything God could use? Have you ever wondered if you could really matter for His kingdom because you aren't gifted enough, or talented enough, or have the right education? Well, I have good news for you. God's specialty is working in the lives of people who are weak but are willing to trust Him. God loves taking the lowly and those who are cast off by the world and giving them hope through faith in Jesus for life and forgiveness, and giving them eternal purpose by using them for His purpose in His kingdom. It may seem like what we do is small, unnoticed, or even insignificant. But when we live our lives by faith in God, He uses our small things to bring eternal glory. I look forward to seeing you this Sunday at FBC. During our time in the Word this week, we will consider 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verses 26 through 31.